Well, okay, it's day one. Heading to the Clear Lake area. I've got things planned for out and around there as well. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this video or numerous videos because I'm going to be down there for 5 days. So I've got lots of things planned that are on the list of things that I can do, want to do. So I plan on obviously having some drone footage in here, some underwater videos, some ROV underwater 4K video, you know, regular photography as usual, kind of a vlog thing. Also, I got in the back, if you can see through the back window there, I've got my e-bike, my Aventon Adventure. One of the goals to try to get up to the top of Sand Mountain, where was the original source that created Clear Lake. So I would like to, I don't know why, I really want to get up there and see it from that perspective and get a really hands-on feel for the distance that the lava flowed to create that lake. I don't even know if you can see the lake from there. But one of my plans is to reattempt the old Santiam wagon road, which is a highly unmaintained road. I'm going to try to get up there as far as I can with my truck. This go around, I'm in my Toyota TRD off-road. And the reason I'm taking the truck this time is because I've got the pack and I've got a trailer with a kayak on it and all that stuff. So my plan, tentatively, is to take the truck up the Santiam wagon road until I can't, or it's just not safe to do so. And then after that, I'll dismount and get on the mountain bike and go for as far as I can with that. And if that finally poops out or whatever, I'm prepared to hike from there. So, and I'll be taking a drone up there. I'm set to take the DJI Air 3 that has that incredible secondary lens on it, so that'll be on hand. That's one of the things I'd like to do. I got a couple interesting things I'd really like to do. So hope you follow me on this journey and be a part of this. I'd like to thank my subscribers that I've got. I'm just shy of 1,000, and I know in the YouTube world that's a whole lot of nothing, but I'm a pretty niche channel for the things that I do. You know, every one of those subscribers means a lot to me because it really shows that there's other people out there that are interested in the things that I find joy in. So I'd like to thank all of you for being a part of that trip. We're on the way. Should be there in a couple hours. Check back later. So it's kind of funny. One thing that's completely repeatable, I don't know why, but as I head up here to this particular lake, like I've done many times doing research and recreation and stuff, as soon as I see the red lava rocks on the side of the road, my heart rate goes up, and I can feel it. It's the funniest thing. Every single time. It's like, as soon as I see it, it's kind of like, I'm getting there, I'm almost there, duh. You know, it's kind of a silly thing, but I've noticed it just happens every time. I guess when you find a place you're completely passionate about and you love so much, I don't know. It's just one of those things, man. It's just one of those things. Well, I made it. Turning around here. Got the Big Fish 103 pedal right there, and my Tacoma right there, and here is the cabin. Now this is cabin number 3, and obviously for me I don't need anything very big. There are bunk beds in here, and because the type of cabin I got, I did not get one of the ones with an internal bathroom and stuff in it. But if you're here in the winter time, they do have a little fireplace here. It's probably gas. Yeah, it's gas. And a little thermostat on the wall. So Low power items only, no hair dryers. So, okay. And boy, that's a pretty good sized bed down here. I don't know what that is. A double, a twin, a queen, I don't know, whatever. And there's a smaller one up here. Got some chairs and a little table and a little stove over here if you know how to cook. I won't be using that. But, so, yeah. So the cool thing about this particular cabin, and the reason this one was chosen, is because from this location, right there is the lake. So the obviously all the cabins are really close to the lake. And there's, you know, little trails, access trails to the lake. But for me, with this big old kayak, the boat ramp is literally right there, right over there. I mean, it's like just right around this corner right there, and I'm on it. So that is why I was specifically targeting this one, so that when I gotta haul my kayak full of gear and camera stuff, and you know, sometimes it weighs a ton. So when I gotta carry it down there, I don't have very far to carry it. Yeah, there are bigger cabins, like if you got a family and stuff like that. There's certainly bigger cabins, ones with the interior bathrooms, and you know, they're up on the hill and stuff. My priority wasn't so much sleeping quarters as more of a operation center, you know, somewhere I come back and just sleep at night. Because I don't see me spending a lot of time in the cabin. Kind of like when you go camping, you don't spend all day in your tent. So spending a ton of money on a fancy cabin doesn't make any sense to me for my needs. But, you know, yours may vary. But you come to a place like this that is nothing but amazing and wonderful, spending your day in a cabin, why'd you come at all? So let me start unloading the truck and start getting stuff set up. How to know you've gone up in altitude? You check your chips and they blew out. That's kind of cool. Okay. I got a little counter here, just for gizmos, got the Jackery, toiletries, and the cooking area. See, it's cooking, got a stove, got my food, got drink, so that's a kitchen. That works. And we got the Evo ROV for underwater 4K video. Camping stuff. Plethora of GoPros, 360 cameras ready to roll. Another camera gear. Those two cases. We got a DJI Avata for some cool stuff. And then we got over here is the DJI Air 3. And just random gizmos, got a couple of batteries for the Aventon. Got this kit full of just, you know, stuff that I'm gonna be here for a week, so. And more stuff, more cameras and stuff, and the reel for the Evo. And a fan. Gotta have a fan, because there's no fans in here, and it's gonna be hot. So with that, I think I'm gonna go down and truck's all unloaded. I think I'll go down and, well, first I'll probably set up part of the kayak, the basics of it, you know, put the floor mat in it and get the pedal drive ready to rock, stuff like that. And just get that kind of unlashed so it's ready to go. And then I think I'll head down and look at the water, unless I can't stand it. Okay, so like I'm recording this part for my wife and my son-in-law. My son-in-law does lots of things, one of which is an HVAC. So if anybody knows me, which my wife and son-in-law do, know that I have an issue or major problems with things called thermostats. They hate me. I don't know why, they just do. It's one of those deals. Needless to say, I look down here, I don't know anything about these things. It's got a gas stove in here like I showed you earlier. And I look at it and I'm like, gosh, why is the thermostat at 79? So I go to turn it down, knowing there's no AC in here, right? So I go to turn it down, and for whatever reason, unbeknownst to me, the flame kicks on, and I can't. I'm sitting here messing with this thing for the longest time, trying to figure out how to turn the dang temperature down, put it on cool, put it on off, just so it's off or something, and the flame will not turn off. Anyway, so, well, I probably did this wrong. I walked around the little cottage, or the thing here, and cabin, and I walked around the cabin, and found a shut-off valve. I just shut the gas off because I can't get this. I hate these things. These things hate me. So at least the fire's turned off. Now I'll let it cool back down in here a little bit. I will say that much, the little gas stove works. Well, I finally made it out to the water. And it's, let's see, it's about 4:35. It's my Monday. And I'm seriously thinking about grabbing my kayak and going for an evening run. I mean, I'm here, wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? It's got a nice chance to talk to a lady and her husband who've had no idea what's out there. And once you've experienced the beauty of this place and you know the secrets that it holds, it's virtually impossible to keep it contained. This place is incredible. I'm getting my kayak. So, I got my kayak out on the water first day. Couldn't resist, of course. And I'm over here by the 3 trees. I always got to come visit these guys. The 3 trees I call the Trident. I don't know if you can see these on camera. You know, it doesn't seem to matter how many times I come visit these 3 old friends. It never gets old. Just never gets old. Some people look at these and just say, oh, they're just old trees underwater. Yeah, they'd be right. But these trees have been standing since the walls of Jericho fell. If that doesn't command a little bit of respect, I don't know what does. God. I really love this place. Okay, you've heard the old saying, caught a big fish? Well, the Big Fish 103 just delivered. Not as far as fishing goes, but there's been an old steel bucket in this lake for years, God knows how many years, and my wife and I spotted it some years ago. And I finally located it again. And you're not gonna believe this, with my retrieval grappling hook, I actually got a hold of it on the freaking first try. I'm holding it up right now off the right side of my kayak. The good news is the bad news is it's very heavy. The good news is my kayak's not even leaning at all. So that's a test 103. The hard part is I've got to get clear across this lake with this thing hanging off the side of my kayak that I'm holding onto the rope. Wish me luck. Gonna check my charge on my ROV and make sure that the ROV is fully topped off. And I got to check the iPad to make sure it's good to go. So I want to get that all hooked up and ready to go, the controller, all that kind of stuff. So just trying to think about what I want to do first thing in the morning. Not 100% sure what I want to do. I did make a little bit of a list. Some things I wanted to do. Yeah, okay, so I got that out. So I think what I want to do tonight, at least, is to make sure that my controller and equipment for the ROV is fully charged up. So I'll get that all set up and ready to go. Lens is nice and clean. Let's hope this bad boy right here does its justice. I don't want to overcharge stuff. Kind of want to plan it out. Right now, everything's charged up enough to get me through a sudden like, oh, I need to capture that. But definitely the ROV needs to be fully charged. So we're going to start there. So let me get that done. Well, there's something you don't expect out here every day. Sitting down by the water's edge, just kind of taking it all in. And, you know, it's just so dead quiet out there, you know. Just all you can hear is the ancient spring bubbling way across the lake over here, and it's just a wonderful thing. And I hear this kind of thump behind me. And it didn't sound like human feet, so I kind of turned around. It's dark, you know, turned around. I barely see an outline of something. First I kind of look at it, I'm like, oh, I think it's a possum. Starts walking towards me, and it gets head on. It's probably about, I don't know, 5 feet away, I guess. Yeah, about 5 feet away, and it kind of turns and puts its head down a little bit, and that's when I saw the white stripe. I definitely say it's time to unass that area of operations real quick. So I grab my stuff real quick, I'm stepping out of there, and of course, Murphy's Law, tree root gets me. I fall down, I damn near broke my finger. Oh man, I cut the back of my finger open. Big old weird looking bruise on the inside of it. Jesus. Oh, you know, it's one thing I'll say about this place. You never know what you're gonna see. That's for sure. I've never expected a skunk, but there it is.